Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bobcats are on the move. The give out of the gun. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Floats it out in space. To the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bobcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Mathis. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
To the air. It's Sayin. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying play action. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Still looking, on the move. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Good news. Yes, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Navarro. There's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the middle. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Finds his man down the middle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed behind the line, it's Peoples. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Ohio! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The big play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bobcats. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How often oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he puts through the extra point. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him in. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Pulls it in. It's Peoples.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
From the gun, give on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Tate.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A shot toward the end zone, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. It's caught. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to him again. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. QB draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Touchdown, Ohio! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Hands it off. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it. Lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. But they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Akron. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll take a shot. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes a connection. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They'll run play action. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of